still December 4th. Just been still been sitting with the dream, really. And just sitting with the dream. And I looked it up. The cage thing, I looked it up in the morning, but I forgot. I think I was still trying to process it and yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it's really symbolic, this cage thing, because it feels like I knew what it meant. You know, it's like I already know why I was triggered, or I suspect. And so I've been thinking about it, just thinking about it, and just how that awareness between he and I, and just like knowing it's going to come out, right? The truth always comes out. And the truth will continue to come out, not just for me, but for everyone. Because more and more people are going to be able to see right through. You know, my cousin shared with me, I think I mentioned it, how they have a friend who also ended their marriage because this person was able to see right through their partner and see the wounded child, and there was this just repelling feeling of like, I just can't anymore. And although I didn't necessarily see it within my partner at the time, for me it's like I've been documenting this gradual development of that ability to see right through people. And even though I for the most part been able to tap into it more on the what is it, clairaudience or whatever, where you just kind of know, like I've worked with my clients and I just kind of already know what they're struggling with, so I can see them. But this inner child stuff, I'm picking up more and more of it, right? And so it's going to come out for everybody. And you're either going to get on that bandwagon and work on it yourself, right? Or you're going to get left behind. Because the kids are going to be able to pick it up a lot faster. But yeah, so I've just been sitting with this dream and just that realization, right? That's bound to come out. And the thing is, thing is, she already knows. She already knows. She's known. She just didn't listen. Didn't listen to her intuition. It was always there. And it's what happens when we don't listen to our intuition. When we don't listen to our intuition, really. That's how we end up getting stuck in cycles. Or not being able to let people go. Because we want to not see the reality of our situation. Even though we have dreams about it, even though we feel it. There's fear in confronting the truth. Getting more and more clients in that position. More and more clients in that position. And, getting more and more clients in that position. Being able to see right through the situation. Being triggered. Because what does that say, right? What does that say about you when your partner was supposed to be faithful, right? When we put all these expectations. Not realizing that our partners are flawed. We're flawed. So even marriage vows, right? Set expectations. And that's what causes heartbreak. That's what causes heartbreak. Because we all have wounds to heal. And when we set expectations, that's what causes heartbreak. So we brought it upon ourselves, really. So many stories I'm getting. And the thing is, this experience, I still don't regret it. Not one. Not one moment. It was purposeful. It was purposeful. But I'm realizing, had I not had this experience, I wouldn't be able to help people. On both ends of the spectrums, right? Those who were unfaithful and those whose partner was unfaithful with them. It was all purposeful. So, if and when the truth comes out, I'll own it. I'll own it. It's my truth to own. Even though it's never my intention to purposefully hurt anybody, but I know that I unintentionally, purposefully trigger people. And unintentionally, purposefully will hurt people. Because we all do. Unintentionally, but purposefully. Because we're meant to trigger one another, to highlight what is needing our attention, what is needing healing. And so we're dependent on these other people around us to trigger us, so that we can become aware. And when we can accept that, acknowledge it and accept it as part of the process, we can then transform the anger we might feel towards someone, the resentment, and stop blaming other people and instead take ownership for our part in that interaction or lack of. He and I were just needing to cope. We were both, that was what connected us, was that we were both struggling in our marriages. Different situations, but the struggle was still the same. Desperate for an answer, for an out. And our paths crossed. And instead of working on that healing work right within us, we put it on each other. We coped outside of ourselves and put that on each other. Until it transformed into something else, because things always transform, things always change. I still don't regret it. I'll wear my scarlet letter, but I don't regret it. Not at all. Not one bit. And I will always love him. Always. Always. So that's what's been lingering in me. Yeah. It's getting colder. It's cooler. Feels like fall for sure, and I love it. I love every moment of it. I love it here. I really do. Alright, I'll go. Hi, my name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me. So take care.